Welcome back, folks. My name is Joe, and this is Joe's Bad at Video Games. That's not how it goes. Wait, no, that is how it goes. We're gonna try that again. Welcome back, folks. My name is Joe, and this is Joe's Bad at Video Game. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back, folks. My name is Joe, and this is Joe's Bad at Video Games. And today, we are resuming our adventure in the game Palworld. And as you can see, I am currently up in the upper floor. I have done very little renovation up here, at least, but I have been doing a little bit of work around the base, just to get a few things done and to get it set up and a little more secure, because I kept having random pals wander in and cause problems. So I have set up a wooden perimeter that encompasses and surrounds the entirety of it. It looks a little silly, and it will probably become obsolete at some point, but I'm okay with it. That's how this game works. We've got a large dark egg here, so let's go ahead and incubate this. And it was a Nox. I have not seen one of those. If you find Nox hair in your bedding, you should leave it where it lays and leave immediately. Picking it up is one-way ticket to a never-ending night. Okay. That's cool. Anyways, it took me a while to get the recording started on this one because my computer forced me to update to Windows 11 today. And that was obnoxious. Well, I guess it did the update last night, but that was still annoying for me. I was not a big fan of being forced to update to something that I was uncertain that I really wanted to use. And now I don't have a choice. Unless I switch to Linux, but I don't actually know how Linux works very well. Anyways, and then that basically reset all of my settings on my PC, for my audio recording and for my video recording. So it took me a good 20 minutes just to get everything set back up how I like it. And that was very frustrating. Just very frustrating. And who do I have out right now? I want to see what Vanworm can do. I'm going to go ahead and send you out. And we'll pull out the crossbow. Oh, I'm not loaded. Vanworm, fight! The fact that that thing teleports just throws me for a loop. Can we catch it at a 16%? Yes, we can. A cognito. Okay. Anyways, back to whatever it was we were doing. This house looks ridiculous, and I really, I want to tear it down and rebuild something entirely, but at the same time, I really don't want to do that, because that sounds extremely tedious. I got rid of a lot of the UI elements because they were getting in my way, and it was making it so that the screen was just overly crowded. But as I was trying to figure out which buttons did what, it got really annoying. Oh, I have more eggs I should put in the incubator. Because every time I wanted to change a setting, I basically had to completely restart the game after changing it. And that got exhausting and frustrating because I would change one thing, two things, scorching egg, verdant egg, and a large damp egg. We'll go ahead and put you in here. Apparently you're useless. Why do I have Nightwing when I also have Vanworm? I think I need to replace Nightwing is what I was... Yeah. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of PAL team I want to build. And eventually I will get to a point where I will showcase my guys. I'm just kind of, right now, just playing with them and figuring out what I like about them and what I don't like. Oh, this is going to be done in just a few minutes. Seems just a little cold. Incubation speed plus 50%. Okay, I don't really know what that means. Though, wait. I have a heater and a cooler. So will that affect... Okay. Wait, do I need to build incubation rooms? If someone in the comments could let me know, like, how that mechanic works, that'd be great. Because then that might affect what kind of pals I get from things. I don't know. I have a bounty token. I have other things that just need to be put away. The auto-clinging to walls is fun sometimes and annoying others. You go away, you go away, you go away, you go away. And then let's go ahead and swap up our team a bit. I don't really need the Nightwing with me if I'm going to try using the Vanworm as a mount. So we'll go ahead and put Nightwing back in here. Besides, you really can't do much for the party. And let's give someone else a try. Let's see. I don't have a saddle for you. I'm using a Univolt as my running mount. Vanworm as a flying mount. Dire Howl because I like dogs. And I kind of wish I had a third Flambell because I have one operating at the original base. I have one operating here. Sparkit, you seem pretty fun. You can be used as a glider. I could always... Well, because I've got Vanworm, who is a fire, so I've got that for the fire. I don't really have a water pal. So let's see. Dazzy. Lady of Lightning. Maybe. Cognito. Telepec. Don't even know what that does. But sure, we're going to give Cognito a try. We're going to give Cognito a shot. Okay. And I did build the saddle I needed, right? Oh, I'm also... Oh, I can make the heavyweight module. Build that moss shelf real quick. I have caught a few other pals also off screen, as you can see. There's the weird bee guy. There's this one right here. Actually, I think I may have rescued this one because I've got a syndicate camp, like, basically right there. How many? I have 7 of those in my inventory. I have absolutely none of these. So I want to build... I'll make 30 of these. And then... I was going to make myself a musket. That's right. Which means I need to go find my musket blueprint. Which is right... that's a makeshift SMG schematic. We may grab that one. Tropical outfit. Oh, right. I'm going to need the cold weather stuff, isn't that? Let me... What am I wearing? I'm wearing... Pelt armor, leather. Its warmth and defense have been improved. So it is cold resistant. Okay, I have some cold resistance. And, oh, I leveled up. Neat. Let's go ahead. And... Wondering, makeshift musket, makeshift handgun. Okay. So that's the ammo I will need for the musket. More coarse ammo. And where did I put that blueprint? Somewhere. I found my musket. And then I have a bunch of stuff that needs to put away. Anyways, oh. Let's go ahead and select recipe. I do not have the stuff to make the SMG, but I do... Oh, nor the musket. I need more ingots. More ingots, please. Okay, we've got that one taken care of, and now let's go ahead and get ourselves a Capridy. Oh, I saw one of these while I was exploring, and I really wanted it, but I couldn't catch it because I'm not very good at catching pals. So let's see, we've got a damp egg, and we've got a large damp egg, and we've got a scorching egg. Let's go ahead, we'll do a scorching egg and a damp egg. You're going to need 5 minutes, and you're going to need 10 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we leveled up, that's right. So let's go ahead and... Inventory, what is... Oh, right, so I need to enhance my stat points. As you can see, we've been upping our weight quite a bit and our stamina, and I think I'm going to get my stamina up to 200, and then I'll start spreading out my points. I'm okay so far with 800 weight, but we'll see how long that lasts. Now then, technology. There's a lot of stuff that I need to come back here and get, particularly the ranch. Yes. And... There's a lot of stuff that I'll want to get eventually, but I definitely want to get the ranch. And then where is that? The monitoring stand, I think, lets me let people focus on things, right? But also, I want to see what new things... Okay, this is just gonna take me a moment. Or the metal armor, which I can make. I'm gonna get the metal armor. And that's all my points. And we've got the Palpedia, which is starting to fill itself out quite nicely. At some point, I will go through and review these on my own, probably. And then maybe do a, I don't know. Maybe if you guys are enjoying this PAL content, maybe I'll do a Paldex sort of thing, Palpedia sort of thing. And, what's new? What are you trying to tell me that's new? Habitats? Oh. So y'all just will chill in here for me. That's really neat. And do your things. And produce things like flame organs. Because I'm going to need a bunch of those to make the Vanworm saddle. And what's fun is that my pals know where these things go and I don't. Oh, lovely. All right, so I'm sitting here building my musket because I don't believe I got... I'm going to check real quick. Did I actually unlock the tech for the thing? Okay, I did not get the tech for the monitoring stand. But that apparently is something that I'm going to need to get. Anyways, we are here working on the musket right now while my pals do their things. I built the ranch over there behind this house here. But I realized without the monitoring stand, I can't really directly assign anyone to do anything, and they're just kind of all free roaming right now. And apparently Incineram has gotten upset about something. And I'm not sure, but he's not willing to do anything right now, and I guess that's okay. I suppose I need to figure out how to get more, like, recreational things besides just the hot tubs and things the pals will enjoy, but I'm... Okay, he's marching over to gain back some sanity. Just chilling in the hot tub over there. Did you just pee on everyone's bed? Seriously? That's... Okay. Anyways, I was talking about things. Right, so far, I am very much enjoying Palworld, and I hope y'all are too. I'm hoping to get in a few more good episodes and progress the story quite a bit. And then my next plan is to probably jump into another game before starting up a fresh Minecraft playthrough. Just because there's a new update out, and I've checked it out a little bit on the server that I play on with some friends. And so I think I am ready to at least give it a short go, a quick episode or two here or there. But we'll see how that goes. It depends on my recording schedule. Because for those who don't know, I am a father of a toddler, and I have a wife who is pregnant with a baby due in about 6 to 8 weeks or so. So my life is about to get even more chaotic and busy than it already is, which I'm okay with. That's usually how it goes, but it definitely means that content is going to be, well, about as reliable as it's been over the last 6 months. Especially because towards the end of May and into June, we are planning on selling our house and moving to a new state. So it's going to be a bumpy ride, but I will be here continuing to try and produce content whenever I can. And hopefully when we are in our new place, I will be able to spend some time streaming again, which is something that I'm really looking forward to. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish all this building, and then we will be back with our, what's it called? I've completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, we'll be back ready to take on the Peng King.
3 days later.
We have gotten ourselves our lovely musket here, and our eggs are ready to be hatched. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. An Arsox, okay, don't know what you do, and a Celeray, okay. And I have another egg that I picked up, so I have 2 eggs now. A large dark egg and a large water egg, wet egg, damp egg, damp egg? Damp egg, okay. There we go. Oh, I should reload my musket. Alrighty, and we are running into some slight food issues. And I think that's just primarily because we don't have enough we don't have a dedicated cook. So that's why I brought out this guy who will hopefully eventually get back to work. We shall see. Anyways, we have a penguin to go fight. So, yes, let's finally get around to what I was going to do today. Which for you guys has not been very long, I am certain. But for me, goodness, it has been a while. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and we will dismount. Pull you away for now. And let's see. The Sealed Realm of the Frozen Wings. And we have a decent stack of food. We have a bunch of spheres. And we have a pile of ammo and arrows. And our pals. So let's go ahead and enter this dungeon and see what this is about. We've done the caves before, but this is new. A dungeon. Oh, it's just straight up a boss fight right away. Got it. Oh, but the musket hits hard. Oh, okay, that was really easy. That was really easy. Ow! Is there anything else like worthwhile in here? There's a door here. Can I open this door? No? Okay. So just a boss fight. Just a boss fight. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. And we caught a giant penking, so that's cool. That probably means that some of these other ones are going to be pretty quick and easy too. So I'm cool with that. One thing I did learn a little bit about, apparently the syndicates have built this oil platform or something, or they've taken up residence on it. I'm not sure either way, but I was told to avoid it. So I did, and I am, for now. Once we're stronger, we'll go check it out. But let's take a look, and yes, we've conquered that one, which was quite easy. King Paka is a bit intimidating, but let's see. We could go take on the Azarobe. We could... Okay, you know what? We're going to go after the Azarobe, and then we're going to go after Bushi. And then I think that will... Well, depending on how long it takes, that may be what we get for this episode, because there was a lot of putzing and base management that I had to do. Oh no. What happens if I drown? Okay, well that looks like... Oh, whoops. Wet musket does not work. Noted. Alright, Univolt, please don't kill it. Alright, gotta monitor its health so Univolt doesn't kill it, because I would like to try and catch this thing. Come on. Lady of the Lake. Captured. There we go. Let's go ahead and pick up some of this sulfur as a celebration. Since we have entered the era of firearms, we are going to be needing sulfur. Damp egg. One damp egg, please. That's a very big man with a very big gun. And we have... Wait, that was not the button I wanted to press. We are going to dismount. We're going to get out our musket. Oh goodness, you have an entire friggin' flamethrower. Okay, this musket and this fight may have been more than I was expecting, but we will make do. Just need to take out this cleaner. There we go. And then we got the big guy. So let's... Whew, headshot. That's what we like. We've got a grenadier over here, that's fine. Oh, you took him down for me? Great job, great job, great job. Let's see, did you drop anything? No. Okay, that fight was a little more intense than the ones that have been, and here we have an old man. An old man fox. Is this a Nox? Yes, another Nox. Cool. Cool, we got ourselves a Nox. Boss level is 23. Let's pull you back, and let's take a look at the map again. And Bushi is just... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have no idea what type it is, but we're gonna go in and find out. We'll start with Unibolt. Oh, you're another teleporty boy. Okay. Oh, ow! It's a shame, my friend, that you brought a sword to a gunfight. That would have worked way better if I... Ow! If I hadn't missed. Come on. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Okay, precious entrails. Its body becomes a blade upon death to be taken up by the next generation. Okay. Well, regardless, that man was far more powerful than I was anticipating. And holy cow, did he hurt. So let's go ahead and make a run back home to fix ourselves up a bit. And boom, there we go. All right, folks, we are back at our base. We've done just a little bit of sorting, putting things away, but we have leveled up. So let's go ahead and enhance our stat points once again. We'll get that stamina up to 200. And then we've got some tech that we need to invest in. I need the Fluffy to advance the base. That cost me 3 points, but I need a monitoring stand. And then I have some tech points that I've gotten. Ring of Mercy, an average feed bag. I have 3 tech points. Okay. Dimensional PAL storage. That's for, right, guild stuff. Homeward Thundercloud transports you to the nearest base. Cannot be used in dungeons and other similar locations. That's pretty cool. But I think Ring of Mercy, where attacks will not reduce the target health below 1. That could be really useful, but I also can buy one of those. So I feel like I don't need to worry too much about that. So it's really a toss-up between the Thundercloud, which is great for... Okay, it is a consumable, so it's a one-time use. I'd rather get the feed bag then. I would rather get the feed bag. And I have 2 tech points left for things around here. Medicine rack would be great. A metal helm. Reliable piece of armor that protects your head. And all thoughts within requires high quality. Okay, so I'm guessing there's things that can mess with your brain then. I don't have enough tomato seeds, but I kind of want to get that. But I've got enough issues right now trying to sort out my pals and their needs. So let's... You know what? We're going to go with the metal shelf set. That's pretty cool, but expensive. All of this expensive. I need so many more ingots. You know what? I could also just save the tech points. I'm just going to save the tech points for now, I think. Just going to save those tech points. And then, let's see. What did I gain that I can build now? Pal. Right, the monitoring stand. I'm just going to stick this right here. And I'll build this. Oh, you want to come help Incineram? I kind of view him as, like, the manager of this base. Normal work, relaxed work, hard work, super hard work. Demand humane work from Pal. Demand cruel work. Demand brutal. Set workplace preferences. Okay. This guy, I don't want you worrying about protection. And I don't want you worrying about transporting goods. And I don't want you in the farm right now either. I don't want you to be worried about protection. Which skill is this? This is the planting one, right? Handling, planting wood, and seeding. Right, okay. So this is a good set for you. Same for you. You've got a good spread out here. I'm not going to have you worry about making medicine right now because we're not really doing anything regarding medicine. I've got 2 guys on the seeding and plant management, so I don't need you to do that or that. Flambell, you are kindling, you are transporting, you are... we'll let you on combat. I don't need you being farmed right now. I don't really need the bee guard being farmed right now. I would like to get one of those monkey Bandworm, you can be a defender. Bee guard, you can be a defender. We'll have Bristla being our only one focused on medicine. We've got 2 seed handlers right now. You can help with handiwork, and so I don't need you doing seeds. I don't need you doing seeds. Let's see. This is going to take me a moment, so I'm going to go ahead and assign all of these real quick. Let's go ahead and take a look at our eggs, and then we will go fight the king. A new Tombat, okay. And what are you going to be? A new Pen King. Neat. We'll throw a damp egg in there. Alrighty, folks. We are coming up here on King Paka's Meadow. Space? I don't know. Where the king of the Pakas lives. I believe he is somewhere right over here. There he is. With his alpacas. He's so big. Okay, we've taken out one of his ads. There goes the... Oh, I missed. I shot between them. Alright, big guy. How about a musket to the face? Oh! Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. This one likes to put up a bit of a fight. Can we get it? Can we get it? Come on, come on, come on. Yes! We have captured King Paka. These boss fights are not as tough as I was expecting them to be. So that's good, I guess. Let's see. We've taken out all of them. That's way too strong. That's way too strong. Yeah, everything else is going to be up in the 30s, except for Petalia, who is level 28. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run back to my base, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. All right, folks, we're going to come outside the base for this outro here. Anyways, folks, thanks for joining me today on this adventure as we took on several bosses. We made some significant equipment upgrades, which actually includes the pals finished making the metal armor while I was taking on King Pekka. So let's go ahead and throw that on and take a look. And there we go. Our hand still, sinks into our belly, but we're starting to look pretty good. I am a fan of the armor. And let's see. This was a fun one to record. I know it's coming out a little bit late. That's just because it's been a crazy couple of weeks. And my ability to record is very dependent on whether or not my toddler is willing to cooperate in those matters. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to click that subscribe button. I'd also love a like and maybe a comment to let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Thank you. Have a magnificent rest of y'all's day. And bye-bye. Oh, would you look at that? Our beautiful base. And by beautiful, I mean kind of funny looking. But it's ours. It's our home. It's where we put our things. And our bushy friend over there is having some stuttering. Oh no, not enough stamina! That's fine. Just means I can sit up here and play sniper for a little bit. Because these thugs don't need to be hanging out here. Not at all. You think you can come into my house? I don't think so.